Welcome back, Rockstar.
Welcome back, Rockstar. You're a rock star, Rob.
Oh, mate, well, thank you.
That's what you're supposed to say. No, you're a rock star, Jerry.
Yeah. You're a rock star, dude.
Yeah, I try to be. A rock star, a legend in my own lunchbox, mate. Welcome, everyone. It's nice to see you back. This man here is really kicking some goals with this setup. I wish you could see it all. There's a camera here.
Right.
He's got two stools here and a guitar case, which was donated to us, by the way. Thank you to the lovely gentleman that donated the guitar. I'm actually trying to locate his name because we've lost track of his name, but thank you to him. And it's amazing. You know, we're watching ourselves on the screen here. Rob's got this remote over here, and then we've got the live feed right here in front of us. So it's cool. Send us your comments. Drop us some thoughts. We love interacting with you. We haven't done as much of that lately because we've been just really getting the technology going. But feel free to jump in and say anything.
Put my glasses on so I can read the little chat thing. I really need to make a bigger monitor, but...
You can't see that?
Hello. Hi, Bernadette.
Ah, Bernadette. Yes, absolutely.
We know Bernadette.
Bernadette has tuned in before. She's been here for the concerts and everything. So, all right. So, welcome back. I reckon before we start talking, let's just get into something here. Who we going to play first?
Well, I mean, we can... Oh, do you want to do Methane and Manuka?
Okay, cool.
Let's do that one. But I'm seeing a lot of tags, so I'm going to let them just get everyone on board here.
Everyone on board.
So they get their tracks.
So we're doing... Rob's idea for today's show was to do some student stories and some flashback. So Methane and Manuka, anyone out there that's seen the show before would have seen these guys.
Yep.
And Rob's got a performance. So tell us about this performance. What do you want to talk about it after?
Well, we can talk about it a bit now. This is Methane and Manuka, and they are pretty much kicking goals as well in their lessons. They do group lessons. They're a brother and a brother. And they do keyboard, and they also learn guitar. So Methane is the guitarist, and Manuka is the keyboardist. They've gone from strength to strength, learning how to play a lot of music together. And recently they decided to start writing their own song. So this obviously is something that I am very passionate about. You know, my things in songwriting and those skills that I have. So I was quite happy to jump on and let's go. So we came up with like a little bit of an idea and all that kind of thing, and it's just kind of exploded into this awesome kind of thing. And the learning that's come from this is absolutely incredible. So you've had they've gone from, especially Manuka's gone from learning some major and minor chords to actually moving into seventh chords and using and understanding how these seventh chords work.
Oh wow, that's big.
And Methane has had like a massive, awesome, a really cool kind of play and working out how structure kind of works in songs, so verses and choruses. And we were having that conversation today, and I was really impressed with him talking about he wanted the ending to end at a certain point, and I wanted to ring out for this specific certain amount, kind of like you with your the da-da. Had to end at the same time. But anyway, another story.
You guys will hear that song too in the future.
But yeah, so they've come up with this song. We've like kind of recorded it, done a little bit of drums to it and all that kind of thing. Yeah. And I've asked them if they want to do some lyrics. So we started to think about some lyrics, and I have a student that we both know, who's a very incredible singer, and I asked them if they would like him to actually play, you know, make up some lyrics and give it a go. They were like, yeah, okay, that might sound cool.
Yeah,
kind of cool.
Might sound.
I showed them that today, and the smiles in their eyes just lit up like this. Yeah. This is amazing. So I think it left them with even more.
And it's amazing the way a song comes to life when you add the lyrics and the story and the melody.
Exactly.
I mean, instrumental music's cool, and the singer has to have something to sing over the top of. But when you combine some drums, some bass, some guitar, some keyboard, a vocal sound, it's the best.
That's right. We have a few more. Hi, CC. CC, Cynthia? Is that Cynthia?
Oh, it's, Chimzia.
Chimzia.
Yeah.
I always get it wrong.
Yeah.
I'm never good with names.
Doing all right.
Cynthia. We've got Bernadette waiting for Aiden. Lovely.
Yeah.
A few other people. You rock, I rock. I like that.
I like You Rock, I Rock.
Without further ado, let's go with it.
Methane and Manuka.
Methane and Manuka, their song. I didn't do a video for them, I apologise, but I think that the song kind of speaks its own kind of video images.
If you go on Spotify,
quite excited.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Let's do it. Yay!
There we go.
My God, boys. Fantastic. Fantastic. I was going to say, we could get them to support our band, but I think that we probably need to be supporting their band.
Supporting their band, I reckon.
Yeah. Very cool. And thank you very much to Billy D for the cameo.
Well, thank you.
The special guest spot. We might be calling on your skills a little bit more.
Yeah.
We're having some cool ideas about this songwriting thing.
That's it.
LVO, if you're out there and you're watching this, I do actually have a copy of your song that we worked on last term with some vocals over it. And can't wait for you to hear that. I'm just getting the WAV file so I can add it into the track like Rob did with that one. And I'm sure you'll be excited to share that in the same way. So just let me know that you're happy to share it, of course, once you've heard it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be very, very cool. You want to say something?
I was just going to share...
I thought you were going to sneeze for a minute.
No, I was just going to share another video with you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just like a really cool kind of thing to look at is like obviously your pre and your post kind of things. How we were talking about goals.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a video of when Methane was actually probably maybe a year and a half ago.
So pre all of the
lessons
he's had.
So I thought I might actually just share that and just be there. It's really good to be able to compare where you've come from and all that.
It's all about the growth, you know. That's what we're about here at the school. It's not about getting something perfect, just progressing and geting better.
There's no video. Well, there was no video on the other one, but you can actually see like how much he's actually grown as well.
Yeah,
it's pretty incredible. Here we go. Methane, flashback from Methane. He's doing the Spider-Man thing.
Good to go. All right, here we go.
Not bad, right?
Not bad.
Yeah,
I mean, look, it was great back then.
Exactly.
You know, great little guitar player. But it's amazing to see how kids improve with practice and the support from their parents and a bit of help from us. But also just they improve just as they get older. You know, hands get bigger and the musical brain develops.
Yeah, that's it.
So I never call it the brain. I always call it the musical brain.
The musical brain.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to write a book called The Musical Brain.
Pretty sure my brain is only music.
Yeah. I reckon my big toe's just music.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. All right.
Big toe.
A big toe, that's right. So, a couple of little announcements today. We want to just wish Monique a safe travels.
Of course.
She's going to be away for a couple of weeks, so all her lessons have been rescheduled. Thanks to Brenda for organising that. And we've got some teachers, new teachers stepping in. We've got Zoe. She's returning. She did a little bit of a fill-in last term for Monique and did an amazing job. We've also, welcome Zoe officially. We've also got Kieran. And Kieran has known us for a little while. In fact, I think we showcased him last
week. We did actually. It's again another avid songwriter.
Absolutely. And we've also got Akila, who is an ex-student of Rob's from the primary school days.
And you would have met him before as well.
Yes,
because we did a guest performance of our concert last year, I think.
Yeah,
and I actually think Bernadette and say thank you for saying she says thanks for our dedication. Quite nice.
Not a problem.
And nice to Methane and Manuka, so congratulations, guys. But they know each other, I think. Something like that. There was a connection there anyway, like playing in a band together or something like that.
Yeah.
Like with another song.
We like connections at iROCK.
Community, mate.
Community. And you recommend anyone to iROCK. And then, as long as we know about it, then we'll do free lessons and all that sort of stuff for as a way of saying thank you.
Yeah.
So there's a few connections like that.
That's right.
But I think the performance you're talking about for Killer was at one of our holiday programs.
No, was it?
Was it?
It was an online concert.
It was an online concert?
I keep calling him Shamal, Aquila.
Aquila, yeah.
But it was a flamenco or like a Andy McKay kind of tapping.
So
performance.
that was
still
actually
got it
part
on
of
the
the
Google
full
Drive.
concert. All right.
Full concert.
Cool.
There you go, Bernadette just said yes. Yes,
right.
there is a connection there.
Very good. Cool. So those three new teachers, make them feel welcome. Of course, I know you will, and they are very, very excited. And all of those three names, because Zoe is also an ex-student of ours from way back when. It's a pretty good message to send out to all of our new students.
Exactly.
That you work hard at your instrument, and if you're a student of ours and you like what we do, then there's a good chance that you'll probably teach in a similar way to the way we teach. And if you're keen to learn, there's potential there for future employment and opportunities. So
Zoe and Aquila were probably my very first real, proper, professional guitar students.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's come from when they were in grade 3, grade 4, to now.
Yeah.
They're out of school and doing that kind of stuff.
And Zoe was one of the very first iROCK students when we had the other place. Excuse me. She was, she was probably about halfway through high school at that stage. So they're all amazing. It's great to see them all growing and following their passions. That's exactly how we got started.
Yeah, man.
So everyone's got to have a bit of a go. Even Owen, who you guys have met before, Owen, who's still at school, he's actually doing some lessons as well. And I think we're going to see something from... Are we seeing something from Octave today?
We are seeing something from Octave.
Okay, maybe that's a good little transition there.
Oh, would you like to get a highlight from one of our lessons?
Yeah.
Do the highlights.
Oh, lesson highlights. Okay, cool.
Let's go back to there.
Rob walked around the music school with his camera and his gimbal, they call it. And... this was on the plan, was it?
This was on the plan. I was going to do it at the end, but we can do it now. I think
I'll do it now.
It's only a few seconds anyway. It's like those Instagram stories. I've just taken snapshots of those.
Yeah. So these are coming out nearly every day. Rob's putting stuff up, so you can keep an eye on what's going on at the music school.
It's interesting. I'm hoping I get them right because I've just called them highlight 1, 2, and 3. I don't know which one it is. So if we get it wrong,
we get it wrong. That's all right.
I think it might be number 2. Which one should we go for?
Well, number 2. We'll go with
Let's go 2. All right, let's go.
Yeah. It's just like Tats Lotto.
Push the button.
Who's that? Oh, that's Josh.
We were close. We were close.
It was good. I was just looking at it going, who is it?
We'll get back to that one. That was
Josh, not Octave.
One of Aiden's mum's favourite songs, To Be With You.
Paul Gilbert, the guitar player. Go and check him out. So good.
Let's go with highlight number 1.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
There we go. Fantastic.
I think I've accidentally forgot to turn off the microphone on that one, so I hope that didn't delay and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Octave is absolutely smashing it. And you know what the cool thing when I was watching him? When you play Seven Nation Army, usually it's like one finger, and you go all the way up.
Yeah.
Owen's teaching him how to actually play it all the way up the strings and use the entire fretboard.
Absolutely.
And
very
Owen, impressed.
A year 11 student doing his work experience with us, and also one of our iROCK students here, is his new bass teacher. So, it's where it all starts. I think I was about 15 when I started giving guitar lessons. So it's all got to start somewhere. Yeah, and both of those kids are turning into really great bass players. The world needs more bass players.
Bass is great.
Bass is great. Very cool. All right, well, I've got another welcome to do. A bit of a shout out to Chris Ferreira. Chris is a brand new teacher who's coming to work for iROCK. He's a drum teacher, and he's actually based up in the Fern Tree Gully area. And so we are now offering drum lessons in the Fern Tree Gully area. And he has a studio similar to what we have here, but it's up there. Expansion. So if you know anyone up in the Ferntree Gully area, let me know. Chris and I have a connection back to when I was teaching in the high school, and he wasn't a student of mine, but he was one of my student teachers.
A lot has come from that area, hasn't it?
Lots come from that area.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a nice little community.
Absolutely.
I'm liking that.
And Chris actually plays drums in the Gods of Rock
Oh,
as well. So, which, we've only had one or two rehearsals in the last year and a half because of COVID, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So, the really exciting thing with Chris is his first student, because we've only just turned on the Google ads, etc. The first student that he's got is actually a drum student that's having lessons at home in sassafras. So Chris is driving. We have a special price for.
Yep.
Well, not a special price, but we have different pricing for the in-home lessons. So it's our very first time we're going in-home, and we've had a couple. Well, we have had a couple of other scenarios where we've done a bit of this, but this is really exciting because this is the program's really starting to take off. Yeah, absolutely. So welcome to Chris as well. And once again, for anyone out there interested, at-home lessons. It's something that we do. So if you know someone that wants some lessons at home and they can't make it to the school, then let us know. And pretty soon we'll be opening things up to, you might have someone that you know in Sydney or in Hobart, or there's going to be some opportunities there where you can start implementing. Build it all. How are we going to do that? With extreme difficulty. We rock. Extreme focus and concentration.
We'll go to it and say iROCK.
iROCK.
That's how we do it.
iROCK. We rock.
That's it.
Yeah. So we got another performance?
Let's do it. I know these guys have been waiting for it as well.
Okay. You've been just...
So this was a prize. Remember this?
That's right.
So I think Aiden actually won a prize in our last concert. Was it for the best performance, like the most voted for performance?
It probably was the most voted, yeah.
So he won a recording session with myself.
Yeah. I think we actually put a few prizes together.
We did,
I think Angela, his mum, might have won something, or maybe his
that's right.
bar or an auntie had one, and we just put it all together. But I think we're going to do this prize as a standalone in the future.
I've got a few ideas for this.
Okay, cool.
I reckon it's going to be cool.
So we won a recording package, basically.
Correct, yes. Yeah. So he won a recording package. So we had around about an hour and a half, I think, from memory.
Yeah.
And we pretty much just decided to write a song in that particular time.
Yeah.
We decided it would be an instrumental song because he's a guitarist foremost kind of thing. And so we recorded like a really basic kind of chord progression, put some drums over the top of it, and then we just got him to solo over the top of it. So really cool. And the really nice thing about this one is that as soon as he's heard it back, he's already thinking about where can I go to next with this. So it's really cool that he's listening to certain parts and going, I don't want that part. That part can come out.
Yeah.
So like I was saying with Methane, it's the whole structure thing that's a really important part about playing music, knowing where things fit and if it's not working and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So this was obviously like really quickly done in an hour and a half. So he's already had that time to listen back to it and just mellow through it.
Yeah. Nice.
So yeah, without further ado, here's Aiden playing his doing some solos.
Wow us with his brilliance again.
And again, he's already played a few solos over the top of this again, and done even more.
It's gone even further.
Think about it like pre and post videos again. Goals, guys. Do your goals.
That's it. Do your goals. go. Fantastic. Ah,
I love the little wry smile at the end. It's like the camera's looking at me, so I'm not going to pretend not to smile. Yeah, I did pretty good.
I see a showman there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know I love a showman.
Yeah, you really do.
I love a showman. I love a guitarist. It's not afraid to go and stand up at the front of the stage, stick their foot on the fold back wedge,
That's
stick
it.
their finger in the air and point to the sky and just let the audience have it. And Aidan is he's really killing it.
Yeah, exactly.
And well done to you too, man. And a lot of great teaching going on there too.
You're listening to, like, again, with that song, like, there's so much that I can pull out of that. Just listening to, like, his licks and, like, all those, like, little intricate kind of things he's learning from those different kind of, like, styles, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, those different guitarists. He's got a few blues kind of things that he's heard before, so he's starting to play around with that. Indianola, Robin Ford, he's played that from start to finish. So that kind of...
So he likes Robin Ford, doesn't it? Yeah.
I think so.
Larry Carlton, has he spoken about? There we go. Let me think of a few you can go.
And also learnt To Be With You song.
Be With You, yeah.
Very, very easy song. But,
he might like a bit of Chris Ridley, maybe.
yeah, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he knows Chris
Larry
Ferreira as
Carlton.
well.
Lee Ritner is another one. Earl Klug.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Heaps of good stuff to choose from.
And a flashback.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I'm hoping we don't get kicked off YouTube for this one because I've got to back and track it.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers
It's gonna
crossed.
be alright. It's gonna be a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be crossing my fingers.
Okay.
This is Aidan probably maybe about like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Around that. And this was him performing Runaway, Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So play around with this. Now you can do your noise.
Now my noise?
That's the noise you just did. Woo!
Woo! Oh, I thought you heard my tummy rumble from
Oh,
it.
man, no. It's all right.
That's really cool. You know, once
Yeah.
again, lots of growth.
Exactly.
We were just having a chat then about copyright and that sort of stuff.
Mhm.
You know, and for those of you wondering, you know, this is all for education. You know, we're not monetizing any of this. So
That's why every single transition and all those pieces of music that you hear are pretty much
recorded by you.
done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is a lot of fun. Like, I mean, the amount of songs I have is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I may as well use it for something, you know?
Well, see, this is another bit of inspiration for the kids, you know, and for our students. You know, you create a little bit of a piece of music and we can use it in the show.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we're not sort of precious about
transitions.
what we're using here in the show. Like, we can change things out every 6 or 12 months and do all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, right.
You know? Cool. So, yeah, well done. And thanks for all the people tuning in.
There's a lot of people saying, well done, Aidan. You know.
Absolutely.
Thank you to us. Thank you, Ange. Thank you, Bernadette.
Absolutely.
Always good.
A little bit of a sneak peek into the next show that we do.
Yeah.
Because I just thought of something that we should do.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing some work with Strathade Primary School, and they are just around the corner from us in Cranny North. And they've got a little rock band there at the school.
Okay.
We're helping them with their production this year.
Yes.
So I wanted to do a bit of a shout out to them, and hopefully we'll get to see some of their work in the future, because the iROCK production that we're doing with them is actually going to be at Bunjil Place in early August.
Yes.
It's called Between the Pages. So keep an eye out for that in the
Between the pages, kind of like between the lines, kind of.
between the lines.
Yeah, all right. I like to play that.
Yeah.
That's good.
So it's a new service that we offer where we actually assist schools with their school productions. And this particular school is also doing a rock band element to it, and hopefully we can do some more music work with them in the future years. So spread the word. If you're in a school and you think that their music program would benefit from having a visit from us, then spread the word.
Yeah.
I think that's it. That's it from me.
All right. I think what else I got? Oh, I did have the last highlight of Josh playing "To Be With You."
Oh, let's do it.
We'll play the rest of it because I think I cut it out halfway.
We cut it out. We've got to give him that.
Here's Josh, "To Be With You." I'm obsessed with this solo at the moment.
I know.
Since Aidan brought it to me,
I remember I started to learn that maybe about probably 10 years ago. I don't think I ever learned this full solo properly.
It's just...
I'll get you acoustic.
Give me an acoustic.
You need an acoustic for it.
It's just the coolest little thing. It's like, there's this one bit which you're like, that is the most amazing solo. Then this is why. You've got this little part. That part.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
So nice. And then... Yeah, little parts, that little slap too.
Little slap,
like a little play, like a little bit of a dance.
Yeah.
And then you got... no, that wrong. And then... And then this...
Yeah.
harmonic.
Yeah.
Just makes that beautiful.
Absolutely.
So nice.
The Gods of Rock are going to do that song.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you to come and play the solo on it.
Oh, mate, I'll be there.
That'd be so cool.
I'll be there with bells on.
Actually, before we do the highlights,
Yeah.
because I always love giving people things to listen to that they might have forgotten about or never heard, especially kids, because
Yeah.
kids are still getting into bands from the 70s and 80s. They discover them, and that's so cool. You go and have a listen to some Mr. Big. They're known for that song, but when you dig a little deeper, actually a real hard rocking band.
They are really cool.
It's not uncommon for a lot of the bands that were there at the tail end of the big 80s kind of vibe. You had Extreme, they did the same thing. Van Halen were famous for Jump, which was a bit softer and a bit more poppy than their heavier stuff.
Another one, I'll give you a recommendation.
Yeah.
It's not old, it's new.
Yeah.
But this is one that one of my students put me onto.
All right.
It's a guy called Jacob Collier.
Okay.
Have you heard of him
No,
before?
I haven't.
Check out Jacob Collier. He's the most amazing musician I've ever seen.
Collier.
He's like a multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah.
He's a jazz pianist.
Yeah.
He dissected Sir Duke. And like explained it all and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But this guy does all these live performances and looping performances.
Okay.
And the guy's like playing drums to like these tubular bells, to then playing the guitar, to then singing, to then playing the harmonies and then playing the keys and all this kind of... It's just absolutely incredible.
Man.
Absolutely incredible.
Well, if we're talking about people that play multiple instruments, you've also got to check out Mammoth WVH. I'm trying to get Rob into mine. I reckon Mammoth WVH is like Rob. I reckon Rob is like, because Rob's like this multi-instrumentalist, and the way Rob records, I reckon, is similar to, but I can't get Rob into it. I can't get it. So go check out Mammoth WVH.
Maybe I just don't like myself then.
No, you do.
Oh, that's getting a bit deep now. I think we need to stop that conversation right there.
He does. He loves it.
All right, check it out. This is Josh. Josh, to be with you solo, plays it so much better than I just did.
Of course he does.
There we go.
Well,
unmuted.
He's cool. He's very cool.
Right.
Awesome. So that's our show for this week.
That's it, man.
Well done, Rob. This format's really working well. Feel free to send us your ideas and your thoughts.
And even if you've got like videos that you'd like to share and all that kind of thing, we would love to be able to celebrate them every single week and all that kind of stuff.
Basically, you can film yourself performing anything at home, guys.
Feel like hosting an iROCK Live?
We are going to get
Give us something.
Yeah.
That's it.
If you want to host it, let us know ASAP. I'd like to have somebody else here in one of these seats next week or next time we do
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
So
Rock on.
We don't have a sign off, do we?
No, and I keep going to do the one from the Hard Rock Show, which we wrote a song about.
Let's not do that one.
Let's not do that one. It's a very good one, but it's not right. Stay
safe, rock stars.
You rock, I rock, we rock.
I feel like we're going philosophical.
Free lesson. to the person that can come up with a sign-off catchphrase that we can use. One that we go for. Whoever picks it, and if we choose it, free lesson for them.
Stay safe, rock stars.
Stay safe.